oh, what happened today, but I'm not mad at the party that usually in the past I would have been mad at the cops. Like, they're just following the protocol. And these cops were cool as hell, so I'm not mad at them, like, one bit. I'm not even necessarily mad. I'm just disappointed, really. I'm disappointed in this society. Because I was walking to the laundromat, and this, I don't know, either a Karen or a Ken decides to call in because I'm dangerous, apparently. So they called me into the Bristol, Tennessee side police department. Really, they probably just dialed 911, freaking out, knowing how people are. But they essentially called in because I have a very basic kit. It's not crazy. Like, it doesn't look... yeah, it doesn't look bad. But I was walking entirely across the other end of a street off of school property. I was not on the property, so they decided to call me in because I'm near the school property. So I'm actually not breaking the law at all. So there's that. Yeah, they called that in, and I get to the laundromat, having already taken my time to walk not only off of the whole street as far as I could, and only barely into the other end of the street that's still off of the school property. Like, the whole street is not school property. Once you're on the sidewalk on the other end of that street, which I didn't touch, then you're on school property, but I was not on school property. And yeah, I can get the concern. Someone saw a gun. Like, whatever, just be casual about it. When he called in, I didn't hear the call or anything. I don't know how that went. What really ticked me off was, see this laundry pack I got on, which is just a hiking pack? Yeah, they told the cops I had a chest rig. The guy has a chest rig. Does that look like a... Honestly, this is actually what ticked me off the most, was that the cops thought I had a chest rig somewhere. And they quickly determined I didn't when I told them they were probably talking about my hiking pack. Like, a guy's taking a walk in a city that's known for crime, and he has a hiking pack on, so why not have a gun on his hip? It's not crazy. I mean, the cops carry their guns on their hips too. Like, we looked like fucking partners when they walked in there, as far as I'm concerned. It's like, I don't get the dichotomy. Trust the police and all this, but they don't trust a single guy walking well out of the way so that they don't cause any problems. But, oh, I see someone with a gun. There must be a problem. So I'm going to call people with guns. Do you not see, like, the illusion of security is stupid, honestly. It ticked me off that they thought a fucking hiking pack. Like, this country has fallen. We used to have able-bodied people, and this is where I'm getting, like, where are the people that work out and do stuff? If they walked outside, if they went outside for a minute, they would know that this hiking pack, they'd probably be into backpacking if they actually walked outside and touched grass. So they would know that I'm not wearing a chest rig. Like, this is the point. People are so ingrained in their media. Like, they watch TV so much that they see something like this and they think chest rig. So they equated me with a school shooter. Now, obviously, I'm still carrying my gun. I have a tourniquet as well. Like, I don't look like a school shooter, honestly. Someone that does that, they're gonna buy a cheaper... This is $1,070 worth of equipment, not counting the bullets. It's expensive. For that same price, if you're actually a school shooter, you're probably gonna buy an AR-15 for probably cheap, like $700, plus hey, how's it going, fish? Plus you know, you're not gonna be wasting your time with actually loading proper pistol kits. You're gonna get something effective for a terrible job, but you're gonna be more effective at it. Like, people see people walking with a normal gun these days, and they equate them to evil. That's kind of where I'm I was doing laundry today. So someone basically equated me with a school shooter just by the way I look. Obviously the police determined I wasn't because I'm still walking with my gun on me. Constitutional carry. I just think this country has fallen. We used to have... I actually find it mystical to think of the stories. Oh yeah, go ahead if you like my content. Yeah, I love this city. It's so pretty. Not just daytime, it's like nighttime as well. Bristol, Virginia, Tennessee. It's actually a border city. I hear these stories about people... Oh yeah, go ahead. That, They tell these stories about how people used to be able to carry long guns too. They actually had shooting classes in schools. And as a person that's hobby is firearms, like one of my major hobbies is firearms. Probably my second most major hobby is firearms. And the first one is cars, but they're like, I'm kind of job searching right now, so I'd like to get a car because that's like my #1 hobby. But it's ironic, if I had a car and I would have driven past this area, no one would have seen this setup. I would have not even had the pack on. I'd probably just have a dedicated laundry pack instead of a whole... Oh man, it's down that way. Mostly. I'd rather not walk on the other side of that bridge today. I do now and then. I could probably do that at nighttime. Oh yes. But yeah, I think it's interesting to think about this idea of gun-free. This country seems to be leaning more and more towards AI and the ideas of controlling people's gun ownerships. I don't like the prospect. I like the prospect of technology. I'm actually a technology enthusiast, I call myself. But it's more so, people want the tech to control them, don't want to control the tech. I find programming, for example, fascinating. Even I wouldn't say I'm a good programmer, I just find the prospect of putting things into those lines, getting them to come out the way I like them. It's kind of that attention to detail oriented ideas. That's what I'm into. The same with guns. That's why I like the ingenuity of them. The cops they actually complimented my setup. They're like, what's that handgun you got there? Just telling them that. It's the MC9 LS. And so actually, so I'm talking about it. There are a total of 51 hollow point, actually Winchester hollow point 147 grain. It's so ironic. It's the type that was military issued. It's not that exact round, wasn't. They actually had one that was very similar, but this is like the civilian equivalent of what the military issued for an M19 handgun. And they did that for more so MP. I think that might be switching back to or something after the freaking incident with the SIG manufacturing. That stuff was crazy. Poor, that's so bad. It's just the way SIG has gotten all that on them because of their dumb manufacturing ideas. That's kind of what happened when you outsource too much. It sucks. I've always had a stigma against SIG, honestly. I've never liked them. Not that they're not good. Overall, it's not that they're not a good company, it's just that I've heard too many horror stories of that particular type, whatever it was that caused their issues. I wasn't ever into those particularly, so I even forgot the one that caused the issues. So yeah, I just find it amazing how this country is so different from what I hear. Like in the past, I mean, I grew up with anti-gun parents, and I had to go to my friends and go with them into the woods to shoot guns and such. And so I've always been into it, but had the prohibited. Until I got out of the home, it was kind of that, you have to go to a friend's to even shoot. But we had these beautiful woods and a perfect whole fields to shoot in. Of course, they were just anti-gun, so I couldn't use it that way. Like, damn it. So, yeah, I did get into guns and learn with friends, learn proper techniques and whatnot. It's like, it's an extension of the martial arts to me. Thank you, JJ. Like the stream if you enjoyed. So, that's pretty much it. I appreciate that the police there were at least understanding of this fear to. It's good in a way that people are more afraid to yell at someone when they have visible arms. Afraid to yell at someone when they have visible arms. But like, it shouldn't be normal. People shouldn't be yelling slander at people just for walking down the street. It comes from a place of jealousy. They're so tuned into their televisions and computers. Again, I love technology, but this is like their whole life is being pulled into the systemic screen. The Black Mirror, that's their life, is the Black Mirror. I say as I talk on the phone, ironic. But they don't have any other substance. They get mad at people for even having a gun on them. Again, we call the cops on them, which are people with guns on them. I never gotten it. But yeah, if they touched grass, I find it really funny. That did bother me a little bit. That they look at this backpack and think chest rig. People that have hiked once in their life would probably not call that a chest rig over the phone with a law enforcement officer or dispatch unit. It's crazy. That'll be the video. Thank you for watching.